Oh my, what a day. Hey guys, welcome back to Megan's Doll Nursery and part 3 of Samantha's arrival. Okay, so as you saw in the last part, if you watched it, if you didn't, I recommend going back to watch it. Packages arrived. We got our stuff in the bins, and so what we're going to be doing in this video is we're going to finish setting up the hospital and then set up the bassinet and things, and then you can come back for episode 4 where we do the box opening. Okay, so here first we need to gather all the stuff up for the hospital. That sounds weird, but I don't have it all in the same spot. I just moved the bird cloths and bins over to that table. I think we're going to use that table unless it turns out that it doesn't fit, so I should probably measure that. But I'm going to gather this stuff first. Okay, so we're going to need the pacifiers. Here we go. We need the pacifiers. And then what else? And then the other things we're going to need are the hospital blankets and hospital hats, and then the roll of paper. So let's go to the dresser to grab those. Okay, so I keep forgetting I can't use that when I'm one-handed. Okay, so I don't actually remember if the hospital blankets are in here or not. I don't think they are. I know the hospital hats are. Okay. Nope, it does not look like the blankets are in here. I think they're in my closet, actually. Okay. But here, we have the hospital hats. We've got this one. And then we have this one. There we go. They're a little bit different colors. But, yeah. Okay, so, there's a shadow on here, so it's not very good lighting. But, okay, something just fell down. But we have one hospital blanket. I don't know where the other one is. I remember putting it somewhere. Maybe it's just buried. I remember putting it somewhere so I could be able to find it. See how helpful that was? Okay, yeah, I'm just going to search for that. Give me a sec. Okay, I knew it was in here. Oh my gosh. It's just right there. I knew it was in here. I told you. I knew it. I just didn't look hard enough. Okay. I found it. That's fine. I only wasted about 3 minutes or something, so we're okay. Here we go. It's already starting to look kind of like a hospital setup already. Got the blankets, hats, bedding, and pacifiers. So here, I'm just gonna open that right now. So then, yeah. Here we go. Okay. So now, get move those right here. So now, we have all that. We have the bins right here. Okay. Now here's my problem. If we turn this like this, we're supposed to fit 2 of these side by side. We might just have to make something float. Okay, let's see how that goes. First, we need to line this with the white paper, so I'm gonna go get that. Like I said, giant roll of paper. It's also very heavy. Okay, I'm gonna put it on the table. Okay. Here we go. Hello. The dress. Here we go. Okay. So, put this right here. That up the lids. Okay, there we go. Like hearing me talk to myself? Okay. Anyway. Okay, so here it is. I put the paper on it. It's kind of like, I spaced the gap right here, but it's kind of not really working, so we're gonna hope that stays up. Okay. Anyway, got the bins. I was hoping there'd be more space in the middle. Here. Looks like that's about the max space we can have. Sorry, unfortunately. But, yeah, here, I'm gonna see if there's a way that we can, like, put this here. We're gonna have those birds on the back. So basically, I'm just gonna line the bottoms with these, and then, I'll see you then. Okay, guys, here it is. We got the 2 hospital cribs with their little, like, lining things and blankets. I'm gonna take off that sticker, I think, but that's pretty much it for that. So yeah, you'll probably see it more in part 4, and then I'm gonna call it part 5, the role play. So yep, there we go. Now we gotta set up the bassinet. Okay, wait, some stuff fell down from my closet. One sec. Okay, that should be good. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is open up this box. Inside of this box, I know for a fact that we have the bassinet inside this box. I did tell Amazon not to ship in this box instead of its original box. Yeah, I know. I have scissors. I'm just gonna use my hands because I can. Just because, why not? Yeah, there we go. That was ridiculous. Why are there so many strings? Gee. Okay. Now, right here, it's like scraped, like ripped right there in the box there. So maybe I'll be like getting mad at Amazon for that. Like, not that it's like super fragile or something, but yeah. Okay. Not that I like wish Amazon had me bed wheel or something, but yeah. Okay. Now, I'm just assuming that this is the bassinet. If it's not, then, oh well. I really think it is. Okay, yeah, it says doll crib right there. We should be fine. Okay. Yes, guys, cool. If I were you, I would not like paper. We love paper. Okay, bye-bye, box. You can, like, leave the nursery now. Thank you very much. Okay. There we go. Doll crib. Is it purple or pink? Pink. Yay. Okay, it's because this one's purple. Yeah, okay. So we got this nice little purple one. You know, I was like, they changed the design. There's bumblebees on it, but I think this one was originally also supposed to be bumblebees because I just now, for the first time, realized there's a bumblebee right there. That's kind of funny. I, like, have had it for a year, and I have only just realized that. Okay, that's kind of funny. Anyway, I'm going to try to figure out the best way to open this up. About to stop the video, but I think this should work. So, oh, okay. Yep, we're just going to do that instead, because, yay. Nope, never mind. Okay, one sec. Okay, so here is the box. Yep, that's my foot. Hey, foot, say hi. Feet can't talk. Did you know that? I do. Okay. Here it is. This thing right here has a heart on there. Okay. So, I debated whether or not to get this. When I was thinking of what to get, I was debating whether or not to get the pink one because I knew that Sophia's bassinet was purple, and I debated whether or not to, because I didn't really like the pink design too much. Like, this is gonna sound weird, but it's like more girly in a way. Like, and I'm not like a huge fan of that. But I ended up getting the pink one because I think it will match well and everything. So here, I'm just going to take everything out of there. I've put together this before with Sophia's, so this shouldn't be too much of a hassle. I'm just going to put together. Okay, what I am thinking about is, though, where are we going to put it? Because ideally I want it right there. But, okay, we're just going to have to experiment. First, let me put this thing together. Okay. It's put together. Okay, either my memory's faulty or something. Or my measurement's faulty, or I don't know. But I feel like this compartment underneath is smaller than that one. That one's filled with stuff. Looks like chaos over there. It's like organized chaos. Yeah. Anyways, okay. So, I moved the cradle basket. If you cannot see that. I moved the cradle basket. Here, I actually have not tried to fit this in. Okay, like, I was right. Yep, there we go. So, it does fit right here. That does fit. Okay. Here, I'm just trying to figure out if I like this. Here, it's kind of like shoved into the wall. Let's see if I can like, nope, I cannot shove that in anymore. Okay, shove it against the bassinet anymore. Kind of like that. Okay, I'm trying to figure out if I like that or not. I don't know. Okay, that's definitely an option. Okay, now we're gonna try. Hi, Daisy. You okay? Okay, I'm gonna try option 2. Sorry, I just, like, changed all the nurse's outfits yesterday, because they were all, like, needing to change because of the, pool day. And, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of some of the outfits. They look adorable. Like, look at Daphne. Doesn't she just look so cute? Or Daisy. Like, Summer. I don't know. I probably should have put that outfit on Sophia. But, anyway, okay. I got sidetracked for a second there. Okay, so, I'm gonna try putting it over here. 1 second. Okay, so, this is that. I think I need to change them both from rocker mode to make this work. Yeah, look at that. The nursery is still a mess. That is great. Okay, let's change them from rocker mode. Okay, so it doesn't actually work as well as I thought it would. It doesn't actually even work how I thought it would. So I think I'm just gonna revert to option 1. And if we want to change it sometime in the future, then we will. Okay? But, okay, actually, I do like this, though. I'm gonna try unzipping these. I think that's as far as it unzips. Okay. I'm gonna try unzipping these, because I feel like this is like... Yeah, okay. I'm pretty. You're supposed to get in there. Because I do like that, how it kind of like extended. So then like we can have a baby right here and a baby right there. I do really like that. Why is this such a hard decision? If we like turned them with that. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'll tell you what I decided. Okay, so this is totally just me experimenting. But if we didn't have to enter the nursery, I think this would work pretty well. I don't know, I really like that. See, I knew this would happen. Oh my gosh, I'm so hot. This room is so hot right now. You can hear the fan going, but it's not going enough. 1 second. Turn up the fan. There are more modes on a fan than I thought there were. Okay, so I did actually exit the nursery while I was doing that. So, I mean, it's definitely not ideal. But, especially if I, like, move Lily to make more space, this actually could work. This layout. Blech. And then you could maybe move the cradle basket right here. Yeah, and there's space over there. What if we, like, moved the cradle basket how it was? Like that. Ew. If the bouncer just, like, wasn't so big. That is the biggest problem. The bouncer is by far the biggest piece of furniture in this place. Because, like, one of the reasons why I picked these bassinets is because they're, like, more compact. And they're still functional. And they have the little shelves on the bottom. So, yeah. Okay. Actually, what I think I might do is see with Samantha. Once I get Samantha, I'll see how that works. I like that. Okay. But right now, I'm just going to clean up the nursery a little bit. Okay, here we go. I actually kind of like the bouncer here, because then it, like, kind of closes off the space a little bit more, which I actually kind of like. I don't know. And it will feel a little bit more open once this box is gone. I actually just tried to move the box with one hand. And then I kind of, like, couldn't because it's heavy. Okay. So, yeah, I like the new layout. And everything. I do want to take this off. It's going to make it feel even more open. Okay. But really, that's all. I'm going to put a blanket in there and then take the tags off these, and then maybe decorate the hospital area a little bit more. I'm just going to do those things and anything else I think of, and then close the video. Well, after I show you them. Okay, something I didn't mention was to modify Sophia's pacifier. So I just did that. Here it is. So basically, all I actually did was cut a little slit at the end of the pacifier and then popped it in. And so then this goes inside the hole in Sophia's mouth for her drinking and met system. So then it will stay in her mouth. And so then she can have her pacifier. And I remember, I think I did everything that I said I would. But I think the hospital's ready. I got everything. I was gonna put a blanket here. I shall do that. But, yeah, I got Sophia and Samantha's matching outfits. I do have one more, actually, in here. But I have this little outfit, their coming home outfits, and then, I had 2 matching romper things in there, okay? And then I modified Sophia's pacifier here. I'll show you the hospital. Okay, this is the hospital. I might still put something on the wall back here, but, just got that modified pacifier, the hats and, blankets and everything, and then a little balloon over here, and everything. A little something for Sophia and Samantha. So, that's our little setup over here. Okay, there we go. So I got them as the bassinets. I know this blanket is a lot smaller than this one over here. So, yeah, so I have this other crochet thing up here, but I'm probably going to change that later. We'll just have to see. Okay. I got their all their little matching outfits so far. We have their little coming home outfits in this bag. We got Sunny Vibes outfits, and then the little rompers over here. And then I got the nursery. So, guess that is that for this video. Okay. So, yeah, we're just gonna have to see what's in the box in our next video. In part 4. The only hint I will give you is that I may have said this already in past videos, but Samantha is not the same sculpt as Sophia is. They're not the same sculpt. Squish, squish. That's your only hint. Okay? She is also full silicone. But, and the same size. But, yep, that's your only hint. So, yeah. Guess we'll just have to see in the next video in part 4. And if you made it this far, then comment a cardboard box like this to show me who made it this far in the video. And yeah, make sure to subscribe if you're not already, and stay tuned for the box opening in part 4. See you later. Bye.